I'm not late. It is exactly 5 o'clock where I am. So we are not late. How's everyone doing? I think we are live. I hope we are live. Looks like we are live. I don't know where she's going. Do day geckos, whoops, like to go together? They do just fine by themselves and in groups. Yep. There he is. He's coming towards the camera. He's gonna bite you. Okay, that's kind of weird. So, this is what I got at the Reptile Expo. It is a female Irian Jaya carpet python. We are live. We are live. Everyone trickling in. Yes, the green screen does kind of mute her colors a little bit. Bob, look out, a snake. Yep. And she is so far been just the friendliest little girl ever. Of course, she's probably going to bite my face off now that I said that. Kevin says, sold my first fish bred for profit today. Awesome. Let's see. Taylor is here. Hello, Taylor. There he's go. She's gonna go for my ear. Nope. I cannot be your dad. Nisi said Bob, or wait, did you know Bob has a Patreon? Yep. Hey, get away from my ear. That is one dislike from the snake hater. Oh, she's squeezing my hat. Is that what? Yep, it's a saltwater species. Good luck with her. Thank you. Still got people kind of rolling in here. Dwayne says, back into reptiles. Slightly. How old is she? She was born in 2016, but no month. Are carpet pythons easy to care for? Cichlid 5. Not as easy as a ball python, but pretty dang easy. They have no lighting requirement. The hardest part is getting them off of mice and onto rats. I know a lot of people that breed kids for profit. Interesting. I don't know where she's going, but you need to come back here. How much did you pay for her? She was $150. Andy says, I used to have 2 ball pythons that got huge. Yep, I'm not a big fan of ball pythons. I actually find them pretty boring, although it is kind of nice that a ball python would just be like cuddled around my neck right now trying to stay warm, whereas she is super active. Frozen foods. Taylor wants a boa, but no. I gotta say no on the boa. See, a python will only bite me. A boa will strangulate me to death. Plus, most boas are illegal in my state. Except for the boring ones. I really, really want a ball python. They're awesome. There's some really cool patterns. So about... What are you going down there for? Is this your first snake, Kayla? It is not. This is... I've had a ball python. I think... Oh, I've had like 3 ball pythons. And I used to have a coastal jaguar python. Carpet python. Which is very similar to this. This is an Irian Jaya. So just different location. Pythons are constrictors too, Bob. Snake poop stinks. That's true. I like my legs, Bob. So do I. You know, when I saw you at the expo, my dad told me that as soon as you were free, I should go up and say hi because the longer I waited, the more people would think I was a stalker. Yes, I did get to meet the turtle girl and her dad at the Seattle Reptile Expo last weekend. That was really cool. Why are they called carpet pythons? You know, I knew the answer to that, but now I don't. I have forgotten why they're... Oh, it's the pattern. Because they look like... If you go to where these are from, in like Australia, a lot of the carpets and things that they make are designed after this snake. So there you go. I'm really surprised that I actually remembered that. Brandon wants to know how big does it get. So this is the smallest type of carpet python. It'll get around 5 to 6 feet, whereas the previous python I had was over 8 feet. And what's interesting is they have a prehensile tail, which you might think that all snakes do, but nope, they don't. You can see it's already grabbing onto me. So the tail on a snake is after where it poops is considered the tail. So there you go. You can see it's a prehensile tail, which is kind of neat. Anyway, so we got a lot of stuff, Indian carpets. So anyways, we got a lot of stuff to go over tonight, not just the snake. Wherever she's going. So, you know, last week we had some giveaways. Oh, she's going back in her hide. Alright, she wants to go home. Hey, not that way. Go that way. She's going back in her hide. She's had enough of you guys. She's shy. Alright, so last week we had the $100 aquarium co-op giveaway. Well, Chris V never claimed his prize. So, guess what? We're giving away $100 tonight. And I still have my original list. So we'll probably do that around 5:30-ish. So everyone can leave and come back at 5:30. Just kidding. But in the meantime, I got a package from Aquarium Co-op. And I figured, why not open it on camera? Nothing exciting, to be honest. Just some food and some fertilizer. I was running low, so I reordered some. But it's always fun to open stuff on camera, right? If I can get into it. Flynn wants to know if the snake has a name. It does. Her name is Hemi. Hemi. Let's see. Kang Lee hopes he wins. Better close this up before the snake crawls on it. That would not be good. Alright, so first item is a nice big jug of Easy Green. So I've been after Corey forever to get bigger amounts of Easy Green. I promise that's Easy Green. You just can't see it's Easy Green. Maybe. Aquarium Co-op Easy Green. Okay. And finally got my wish. This is 1 gallon of Easy Green, and when you have 30 tanks, you need it in bulk. So that was cool. And then the rest is just food. I love myself some freeze-dried food. We got freeze-dried bloodworms. I got 2 of each, I think. There better be 2 of each in here. Freeze-dried brine shrimp. Freeze-dried brine shrimp. Freeze-dried bloodworms. And something else in here. And freeze-dried krill. Apparently, oh, here's the other one. I was gonna say I knew I got 2 of each. So that was, oh, there's something else in here. Freeze-dried bloodworms. Did they send me an extra one? Oh, no, I'm just an idiot. Don't mind me. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. So, yeah, pretty sweet. I'm probably the only one that gets excited about getting fish food in the mail. But, hey, that's just me. I've actually never tried the freeze-dried krill, so I'm looking forward to that. Okay, anyways, back to chat. What did I miss? Bob, I had a spawn of maybe 150 bristlenose in the first 2 weeks after they were free swimming. They were all over the glass. Now I only see like 15. Is it safe to assume they all died? They either died, plastic bass hunter, or they're hiding. Normally, my bristlenose fry are not shy, though. Does Corey have catappa leaves in stock? I have no idea. The Turtle Girl wants to know if Hemi means something. So Hemi, yes, it's a motor. It is a motor. Let's see. Unboxing. Yep, exciting unboxing. If I could have a snake, I'd have a California king snake. That's what lived around our house when I was young. Very mellow snakes, except they kill rattlers. The only boa that I would ever get is the rubber boa. And I actually could not own a rubber boa because they live in Washington State, which means I cannot collect them. I could buy one from out of state, but they're illegal to collect no matter where you're from. So that pretty much sucks. But a rubber boa, it's about 3 feet long, stays really small. Pretty awesome snake. Do you think freeze-dried krill would be good for my green spotted puffer's teeth? Absolutely not. It would not help you at all in trimming down the teeth. Flip Aquatics has catappa leaves in stock last I checked. Yeah, I think Flip Aquatic is always going to have those in stock. Good call, Plastic Bass Hunter. I'm pretty sure Aquarium Co-op does too. It's just aquariumcoop.com if you want to check. But don't leave the stream to check. What about Kenyan Sands? I don't know. I mean, they're awesome, but I really like my rubber boas. My not so LFS has a Jaguar carpet python for $229. That's about the retail price. Show prices are going to be, some of the carpet pythons were like under $100. So at a reptile expo, and then you can like make deals and wheel and deal at shows. So I almost got my, if you guys remember last week, I was talking about the Leachianus gecko, which is the largest gecko in the world. There was one of them there, and it was actually, I wouldn't say an adult, but pretty close. And it was $1,000. There was a girl in front of me who was looking at it. I happened to see it afterwards, so I let her do her thing. If she was going to buy it, that's fine. If she wasn't, then I was going to buy it. But she tried to talk the guy down to $600, and he was like, no. So they were going back and forth, and then finally he was like, okay, I'll do it for $700. And she was like, oh, well, and then she texted someone a couple times, and I was like, come on, make up your mind. And then she was like, okay, I'll take it. And as soon as she said that, I was like, I'll give you $800. Like, just standing right behind her. I was like, I'll give you $800. And he kind of looked at me, and then she turned around and gave me the nastiest look you have ever seen in your life. So I was like, never mind, I'm just kidding. I would never be a jerk like that anyways, but it was pretty funny to see the look on her face. Victor said, I've been feeding my green spotted puffer snails. That's will that keep his teeth down? Yep, snails, any shellfish, any shell. How's the little goldfish that was acting funny last night? There's actually a few of them with some swim bladder, so we're working on that right now. I don't know if that's appropriate, but okay. Let's see. Random fact of the day: if you lift a kangaroo's tail off the ground, it can't hop. That seems valid. Emerald Pet says, where I live, we are overrun with rattlesnakes, so once every year they have something called Rattlesnake Roundup. I think I saw that on The Simpsons like 20 years ago, right? I'm pretty sure there's a Simpsons episode about that. Bob, you should have bought it. It would have been funny. So she did end up getting the lychee. I was going to say I only saw a couple chewies. Yeah, there was a couple chewies, only one lychee, but I did get... The guy that was selling the lychee has already messaged me on Facebook like 10 times. So I'll get one eventually. How he found me, I have no idea. I have no idea how this guy found me, but he started messaging me and I was like, who is this guy? And I was like, oh, that's the guy with the lychee. But apparently he breeds them, and so hopefully he'll have some ready maybe next year. Laura says, hello, Bob and everyone. I can't stay, but wanted to take a minute to hit the like button and say hello. Yep, definitely hit the like button, people. JH Aquatics is here. Good to see you. I hope to get a lot of footage in 2 weeks. Yep, JH Aquatics is going to the Chicago Aquatic Experience, and hopefully have some time for some Fish Fam news. Is there a liquid version of General Cure? I'm sure there probably is, but I'm not. It's probably not called General Cure. It's probably some other type of medication that supposedly does the same thing. But as far as actual General Cure, there's only the powder that I know of. Is duckweed good for the aquarium? Yes. My personal preference is no, but yes, it grows really fast and removes nitrates. Bob, are you gonna get a boa constrictor? Probably not. How big do Neo shrimp get? Like an inch and a half. Not too big. Gregor Man says, oh, looks like we got a subscriber that I missed. Thank you, even though you might not be here. So I am treating swim bladder with water changes, increased temperature just a little bit, and feeding frozen peas. Bob, did you get any frogs? No, I kind of thought that all the dart frogs were a little overpriced. Plus, I don't have a terrarium for them yet. So, yeah, I don't have a spot for them. At Chris V. Apisto. Oh, is Chris V here? Oh, I guess. I don't know. We might have to take a ruling on that. We might have to take a ruling on that. We need to raise this up a little bit. We'll go right there. There we go. Then you can buy more fish. Tell him you want the gecko for $700 as well. Well, I'll be buying baby geckos, so they'll be quite a bit cheaper. Did you know only the awesome fish keepers hit the like button? How many likes do we have? LJ Aquarics, most likely she boiled her fish. What are we talking about? I'm missing stuff. Steenfott Aquatics, who won the twittering thing? The twittering, did I win? The twittering is next Monday. And thank you for reminding me. We are doing a contest on Twitter. It's exclusive to Twitter. If you do not Twitter, I am sorry. But I will still do way more giveaways on YouTube than any other platform. So, on Twitter, all you have to do is do #Steenfott Aquatics, ask a question, and you are entered into the contest. If I pick your question, you are entered into an additional contest, or drawing. And then we will pick the top 10 comments and read them on air next Monday. What kind of things are you looking forward to at the aquatic experience? Just meeting everyone. You know, I was there last year and it was cool. And if I didn't do YouTube, I probably would never go back, to be honest. It was like a cool thing to do once. Forget the gecko. Get me an i7 87K, 8700. Yeah, I need one of those too. At least there is a date set. Let's see. People call me a twit quite frequently. Alright, I'm missing a lot of chat here. Chris V won the $100 gift card. Don't know if you can still claim. Well, I'm going to say yes. He had till 5:30 today to claim. So if he claims it by 5:30, I'll give it to him. Mellow Moogle. I did announce what I got. It was a carpet python who might want to make another appearance. Nisi will win for sure. Actually, there's somebody who has a lot more comments than Nisi, last time I checked. Bob, I don't know how the tickets work for AE. You buy a ticket, they let you in. It's that simple. You have to decide if you want a floor ticket, if you want a weekend pass, or if you want the full pass, which gets you into all the talks and shows. Jobs Aquarium Tanks. Hey Bob, I changed my name a little. I noticed $4.20. Thank you for the super chat. First super chat of the night. Always appreciate the first one. Nice carpet pythons are gorgeous. Yep, she's poking her head out. I'm not going to force her to come out, but if she does, I will show her again. It's 8:30. It's only 5:20 where I live. I don't even remember what did Crispy. I don't even remember entering such a contest. Let's see. Chris V says, how do I claim it? You are here, so it is claimed. Chris V, it was 2 weeks ago when Aquarium Co-op was doing my live stream for me, and they were doing entries per super chat. You super chatted, so you automatically were entered into a $100 gift card for Aquarium Co-op. So as long as you are in the US, you can claim your $100 Aquarium Co-op gift card. How much do you get from a live stream from super chats? I get 70%. I have to pay $215 for my night of the second convention. Yeah, it's expensive. Mr. Science Geek says, Chris V, are you the real one or did someone make an account? He's got the right picture over here. I'm all about pizza. Yep. Any tips on why my cherry shrimp aren't breeding? If they're not breeding, then you need to go back to basics. Figure out what are your water parameters? Make sure your water parameters are good, and then check what you're feeding them, and maybe switch up what you're feeding them. No, I haven't had time. I have a stack of papers. Yep. Ricky Moreno just subscribed. Chris V, so all you gotta do is email me at, I super chatted top anime betrayals or something. Yeah, it was something about anime. Scott says, are you doing the Patreon thing? I am. Barbara Smith was banned. Uh-oh, what do you do for that? Joel, you might have to tell me why you banned her for some... Wait, what is this? Crying cat face? Why did that deserve a ban? Oh, is it a porn bot? Oh, I didn't even look at the picture. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Susan's video is live on AMA Aquatics stream. Just a heads up. Susan's video, is it a video? Or is it... I don't know what you're talking about. How many rainbows can I have in a 29-gallon? It depends on the rainbows. What type of rainbows? Well, I think Joel knows what he's doing, so he's got it. What did Barbara Smith say? Nothing. Apparently it's a spam account. So anyways, yes, Chris V, email me at steenfottakatics@gmail.com. Okay, so what else do we got? I think that was it. The snake, the package from Aquarium Co-op, and we were going to redo a giveaway, but he showed up just in time. Bose Monty, you can't really do Bose Monty in a 29-gallon. They get too big for a 29-gallon. Same with turquoise. You're going to need something bigger. They could probably live like the first year of their life in a 29-gallon, but remember, Bose Monty get right around 5 inches once they're full grown. So they really need a 4-foot tank. Howdy Bob, show me your snake. Big Fly Multimedia. I will, just for you. She's gonna get angry. And now I gotta flip over her hide. And give her a minute, she'll come out. That's so crazy, I just happened to tune in randomly. Yep, I was gonna call it at 5:30. We were picking a new winner. So, if anyone's thinking about getting a carpet python, I'm doing exactly what you should never do. And that is pick up a carpet python from the top, from reaching in from the top. But there you go. Now she's really yellow, but you can't really tell. It's really washed out on the green screen. And you can just go right there. What kind of habitat do you have the danger noodle in? Right now, she's in a 37-gallon tall aquarium, which again is terrible because you're reaching in from the top. But I did order today. PetSmart had the 2 foot by 2 foot by 4 foot tall Reptibreeze on sale, so I bought 2 of those. And she's going AWOL. She seems super chill. Yep, sure is. Has not shown any signs of aggression at all. Pretty pattern. Yeah, I am gonna put her on video so you'll actually be able to see how yellow she is, and she is really quite striking. I've even bopped her on the face a few times, and that's pretty much how you tell if a snake is gonna bite you or not. Just kind of give her a little bop on the nose, and if they're gonna bite, that's when they're gonna bite. So far, no bite. She is a morph, but I don't remember the type because I'm not really concerned about that. So, I'm sorry. What is your biggest tank? 125 gallon. My biggest tank is 125 gallon. So what fish tank should I keep my ball python in with my clownfish? No, that's not gonna work. Friendly boops. Yep. Oh, I was talking about Patreon and got interrupted. Yes, I do Patreon. It's just Steenfott Aquatics, I think. Steenfott Aquatics or Bob Steenfott. Pretty sure it's Steenfott Aquatics though. And I had a very creative donation, and I won't say who it's from because I don't know if they want to know, but somebody Patreon me or pledged $3.14. That person is in chat right now, but I just thought that was so creative because it's pie. I don't eat pie. I've never had pie, so they're trying to get me to eat pie. And oh, this is harder than it looks. So she has 3 black stripes on the side of her face, which is why we call her Hemi, because it's like the Hemi logo on a Hellcat. Is the snake going in the 240? Nope. I don't like when you're staring at me in the face like that, though. It's just patreon.com/Steenfott Aquatics. Oh, there we go. Nisi and the Turtle Girl have it. Turtle Girl have it. Thank you. She likes to give you hugs. Yep. Hopefully she doesn't decide to hug me to death one day. JH Aquatics says, good night, Steenfott Aquatics. Tomorrow is another day. See you in Chicago. Good luck down there, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you back in the streams. And I look forward to seeing you and meeting you in Chicago. Barbara Jackson. That was Barbara Jackson with the 3.14 pledge. Only pie I like. Yeah, I thought that was super creative. It made me laugh. Don't eat pie, eat whatever that is. I have no idea what that is. No, the demon is better. No, the demon is worse. Sorry. I'm not going to pay $20,000 for 100 horsepower when you could buy a Hellcat, pay $20,000 and get way more than 100 horsepower. Just doesn't make sense to me. That's just my opinion, though. I'm always wrong. Let's see. Team cake or team pie? Definitely team cake. Bob likes pizza pies. That is true. Oh, now she doesn't want to go back in her hide. Get in there. Kayla is off to the guinea pigs. Thanks for stopping by, Kayla. Let's see. How can I get my guppies to breed fast? What kind of water? Hard or soft? Hard water. They definitely prefer hard water. And if you want to breed them faster, feed them more and do more water changes. How often do you do water changes on your carpet python tank? Every single day, Mr. Science Geek. I change her water dish every day. Snakes do indeed eat fish. Name for carpet python, shag. How about shepherd's pie or maybe chicken pot pie? That I would try. Taylor is making me pie and claiming that I'm gonna like it. So I've never said that I don't like pie. I've never had it. I'm just not a big dessert type person, so that food just doesn't appeal to me. I thought it was called the Hellcat Demon. Yeah, so there's the Hellcat and then there's the Hellcat Demon. So there's two different models. So this guy with all these ridiculous questions, we will put him in timeout. Let's see. Can I add 2 young fancy goldfish and 125 gallon with 100 full-grown cardinal tetras and a large tank? Mainly worried about the goldfish eating cardinals. So they will probably eat the cardinals. They will also probably not like the warmer temperature. Have you tried pumpkin spice latte? Flynn, do I look like someone that drinks latte? Absolutely not. The pickled plecostomus. I have pleco eggs that were laid 6 days ago, and they are not wigglers. Are they viable? You should be able to look at them and see if there's dots inside, like little black dots inside the eggs. By this point, they should definitely be somewhat developed, and you should see them developing in the egg. If there's nothing, then they're probably not. Okay, what kind of pie? I don't know what we're laughing about. At what age size do you bring guppies to your local fish store? Adults. Or close to it. Adults or semi-adults. Yes, you do look like someone who drinks lattes. That's unfortunate. Your subscriber that makes your intros should make one with a carpet python now. That would be kind of funny. LOL Dwayne, Brown Chewer, no gummy bears. Okay, Rick, do you want to start it now and I'll check it for you? Ooh, we're getting a lot of subscribers today. I'm laughing at the latte comment. How long does it take for bristlenose eggs to hatch? About a week. They should be wigglers in under a week. Bob, you should add some severance to your 125. That's probably not gonna... Bob, that's not gonna happen. Bob stinks lattes. I'm assuming you mean drinks, not stinks. I've never had a latte in my life. I've actually never had coffee in my life. I live near Seattle. Lattes are the tap water. Yep, I've never drank coffee in my life. Hey Bob, back to my previous question. My tank has thousands of snails in it. If most of my baby bristlenose are dead, would they be fully eaten by the snails before I notice them? You should notice like the snails piling up, but don't look at me with those shifty eyes. But they're not going to last long. They will definitely eat all your dead bristlenose. Hey Bob, longtime fan, love your content. I was curious, what do you do for a living? Corey, I am in the IT field, and it is extremely boring. And I hope to one day not be in it. Can a neon dwarf rainbow live in a 29? Yes, absolutely. You probably want more than one though, or it might get kind of lonely. You don't need to feed pea puffer snails, and I wouldn't put them in a community tank. Ella, both of those statements I agree with. My first Bob video was the Aquarium Co-op store tour. Ooh, going back. That actually is a good reminder, Brian. I have now been doing YouTube for a year, 1 year, since I did those videos. Those were some of my very, very first like real videos. I consider my start date on YouTube to be last October. So we hit the 1 year mark. 1 year to go. 1 year to go. Okay, a Neon Dwarf Rainbow. Okay, I already got that one. Bob, can I put 2 pea puffers in a 90-gallon community tank? I would highly advise not to do it. Oh, I guess that's what Brian, or no, Ella was talking about. Starbucks coffee is gross. I think all coffee is gross, and I've never had it in my life, and I still think it's gross. It smells funny. It smells bad. Mr. Science Geek says, congratulations, 1 year. Yep, 1 year. Been a fun year, and I got 1 more year to go. What is the smallest size tank you can put rainbow fish in? Depends. Like Pseudo McGills can go in 10-gallon tanks. Agree, hate the chain coffee shops. I'm so happy. I was literally looking at plans to buy for my new rimless tank. I plan on aquascaping. Chris V, I'm going to pull up your email right now because I can guarantee you there's probably about a dozen people emailing me claiming to be you. So while you're here, we will make sure I got the right one. LJ Aquatics says 16,000 subs in 1 year. That is true. That is true. It has been an incredible journey. It has been so awesome. Let's see. All right, here we go. I got your email. So I will email you after the stream. Barbara Jackson says, what happens in another year? So, when I first started YouTube last year, I said that I would make a commitment and do it for 2 years. And then, after 2 years, decide what I want to do with YouTube. So, it's basically not really anything except for the fact that I set out a goal and committed to 2 years. And after 2 years, I will evaluate YouTube and see if it's something I still want to do. Which, so far, it is. It doesn't mean I'm going away in a year, possibly, especially since YouTube is going down the tank pretty fast, but we'll see. I got 100 in a week. That's really good. That would put me at 5,200 in after a year. That's also really good. Taylor says, I can't even speak before my coffee in the morning. That is 100% absolutely true. I have no idea what she's talking about before she has her coffee. Let's see. Some spawns are bigger than others. Yes, Gian. So, it's funny, if you go back, so some people are, Racing's Natural Aquariums is trying to bring back the Tuber Challenge. And in my Tuber Challenge in January, I said that my goal was to hit 10,000 by the end of the year. And then when I hit that, my goal was to hit 15 by the end of the year. And then when I hit that, my goal was to hit 20 by the end of the year. And I'm going to come up way short of that. But still, it's been a really fun year. Let's see. You, Silly Bob, lots of love. Love video. Friend from... I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but thank you, D. Foy, who clearly is a fan of Overwatch. One of 2 video games that I still play in my life. I will cut someone before my morning coffee. Who is on the Thursday live stream? The Thursday live stream might be moved to Wednesday this week. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know. It'll be announced on Twitter, it'll be announced on Instagram, it'll be announced on Facebook, and of course it will be scheduled on YouTube. But it might be changing to Wednesday this week. What is your favorite tank or video that you've made? My favorite tank is one that I made before YouTube, unfortunately. My favorite video... I don't know. I really don't like my videos at all. And I know that sounds emo or whatever, but maybe it's because I shoot the video and then I edit the video, and by the time I'm done with all that, I've watched the same video like 20 times over and over and over. So, I don't know. What rank are you in Overwatch? I am to 500. I don't know. The only game I play is random heroes. Bojo Ford says, sorry I'm late, did I miss anything? I just showed my snake a couple times. I unboxed some new food from Aquarium Co-op, and we got Chris V his $100 Aquarium Co-op gift card. I'll be your celebrity guest for the stream. Yeah, you don't have to be a celebrity at all. Nerdy Bob, yep. I used to be a big video game nerd, not so much anymore. I really don't have time for video games. Honestly, kind of a waste of time. Let's see. I get that feel. I just hate my voice after so many times hearing it over and over. Kang Lee says, how's the flame moss? Kang Lee, I don't know. I'll have to check. Last time I checked, gosh, the problem, Kang Lee, is as I've got so much moss, I don't know if I could tell you which one is the flame moss and which one it's not. I'll have to get back to you on that, Kang Lee. But all my moss is doing great, so that would mean the flame moss is doing well too. Okay, friend, I go milk cattle now. Goodbye, and thank you for entertaining me. Well, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. LJ Aquatic says, I wasn't a video game nerd until I discovered that one of my good friends from high school moved to California and became a bigwig video game designer. I have no idea what that's about. I was into Counter-Strike 1.6. So that's how long it's been. Doug of the North is off to make some steak and lobster for Nisi. I could go for some surf and turf right about now, Doug. I can be there in probably 3 hours. What is my favorite aquarium plant? A lot of people might call me crazy, but my favorite aquarium plant is Jungle Val. I have had Physidus moss. Scott, I've had just about every moss under the sun. Let's see. So Dr. Red Pill says, at Taylor Steenfott. It is not Steenfort, my friend. It is not F-O-R-T, it is F-O-T-T. Hello, Kevin. Steenfott Aquatics, if you ever get paradise fish, what kind do you think you will get? I don't think I would ever get paradise fish. Not on my list right now. And I only actually know of one type of paradise fish, and that is the paradise fish. I didn't know there was multiple different types. That shows you how much I know about paradise fish. What about the moss under the moon? Okay, I haven't had that one yet. The moon is made out of cheese anyway. That's not real. Nisi, yeah, I just pulled in the driveway and Bob announces what's on the menu. Yep, surf and turf. Candy Overhaul says, Val is my favorite too. Yes. So one of the tanks I want to set up, and this is just a tank that's on my list of things that I want to do, is I want a really big tank. Not really big, maybe like 125. Yeah, 125 gallon tank, just completely carpeted with Jungle Val. That's what I want. I make extra and will eat late. Let's see. LJ Aquatic says, you and Taylor can come over. I'll cook snow crab legs, shrimp, and ribeyes. What state are you in? Jurassic Lard says, why no answer my question? Much sadness. Bobby, ask it again. Ask it again, my friend. Somebody want to get rid of C-Foy 2. Hello again. Can I use coffee as a filter media? Oh, yeah. Looks like his timeout's over. Thanks for that, LJ Aquatics. I didn't even see that. In what size tank would you put a green spotted puffer or an Amazon puffer? I wouldn't put an Amazon puffer in anything smaller. Absolute minimum would be 29 gallon. But I would put it in a 40 gallon and I would get like 3 of them. Let's see. What about Bob says Steenfott Aquatics Fluval Bug Bites are 20% off at Petco with Pal's card. Yep. And there is a lot of people giving away Fluval food right now. So you'll notice there's a lot of YouTubers doing Fluval contest. So there you go. You can get some free Fluval Bug Bites. I think almost every YouTuber is doing it. Just finished my second job. I hope I didn't miss much. When did you start your fish room and what made you do one? I started it about 5 years ago and I just kept adding tanks. I did not plan to have a fish room. I just kept adding tanks. My husband just bought a 150-gallon tank already drilled for a sump for $50 last week. That is an amazing deal. Definitely check your seals. Have some Amazon swords and red melon swords. What do you recommend for plants? Lower profile 65-gallon. Are you asking if those plants would work or you already have them? Dang, is there another Seafoy? Elisa's comments are, you know, not rated NC-17, so that's nice. Granted, most of that gets blocked on my channel. Anyone know where I could get a breeding pair of super red bristlenose plecos? I don't. You could check Aquabid, and that's going to be pretty expensive, but you could check there. Let's see. Steenfott Aquatics, so was it your IT job that began your association with Corey, or the fish aspect? It was definitely kind of a combination in both, because at the time I was working an IT job down by Corey's store. And I happened to just be sitting there and I Googled fish stores, and his came up about 10 miles away from me, so I was like, oh, I gotta check it out. And that was back before he was on YouTube, and so you could actually go there and he would be there every day. Gotta go make dinner. Catch you all later, all you awesome fish keepers. Yes, everyone should definitely check out the Turtle Girl. I got to meet her last weekend, her and her dad. If you are interested at all in turtles, definitely check out her channel. Have you seen a 20 extra tall tank? Yes, I have. One time. And I remembered it was the most bogus looking weird tank I'd ever seen in my life. I think it came up at one of our local club auctions. Susan for SLC Aquatics says, thank you, Bob, and all that sent a video clip for me. I am so humbled. The video is awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Susan. Ever come to wherever that is? Many friends watch channel of yours. Many nice fish. Come to Africa at Taylor Steenfott. I don't know that I could get her to go to Africa, but one of my bucket wish list things is to go to Lake Tanganyika. I will go to Lake Tanganyika in my lifetime. Definitely. Let's see. What else do we got here? Fish Nerd sells super red juices? That sounds weird, Nisi. That sounds really weird. Let's see. Bye, Turtle Girl. Thanks, Flynn. Dean. Is Dean here? Hello. Oh, Dean is here. Hello, Dean. Oh, boy. Let's move the comments over here so I can look over at this side for a while. King Lee said, LOL, that's what I thought, too. It's like 2 10s on top of each other. And I think it's even, like, narrower. I think. LJ Aquatic says, me too. Let's see. Steven is so funny. Is Bob red pilled? We better not be talking about politics here, folks. It's just Nisi with the autocorrect. My husband is always on his phone. He got a 135 gallon with a Fluval canister filter and heater lights stand for free a couple of months ago. You can find great deals on Craigslist and Facebook. Facebook is an untapped resource. I don't know, being fairly new, I don't know, what is it, like 4 months old now, the Facebook Marketplace? You can find stuff there, and that reminds me, when I was driving home from work today, I saw a pond on the side of the road, and I'm going to go drive and pick it up. It's just like one of those 100 and 150 gallon Rubbermaid ponds that you dig into the ground and has like multiple layers. But still, on the side of the road, that means it's free. Weirdest shaped tank you've ever seen? Probably the globe that Jimmy has. If you see that thing in person, it's awesome, but it is pretty weird. Bob, in reality, he will show how deep the rabbit hole goes. Fish Nerd sells super red pleco juvies. Alright, there we go. What is my favorite rainbow? I cannot answer that question. There's too many good ones. Who's the betta guru that you would recommend to go on YouTube? I would recommend either Inglorious Bettas or Simply Bettas or... gosh, who's the other one? Now I feel bad that I forgot. Normally they're here in chat, but I don't see them tonight. Ella says, I just got a 20-pound CO2 system for $75 and it's full. That's gonna last you about 10 years, I bet. I got a 10-pound CO2 tank almost 2 years ago, and I still have not filled it once. So there you go. Ooh, somebody got banned again. We got lots of trolls tonight. What do you say? What do you say? Yeah, that'll probably get you banned. All right, people, comment really fast so I can get that off the screen. Bob, who is your favorite YouTube fish keeper and why? Definitely Corey at Aquarium Co-op, and not because he's a good friend of mine. I actually like the videos. Doug in the North says, dinner is really going to be late, Bob. I can't turn this stream off. Well, good. Gives us time to get there. Big City Bettas. That's it. Those are the three that I would go to. Big City, Inglorious Bettas, and Simply Betta. What's with all the nutty bots tonight? I think your topics are bringing in all the nuts. Just saying. Let's see. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have opened that one. I didn't know, though. I'm always curious what people are getting banned for, though. I can't help it. Ooh, bluegill in bass fishing. Timeout. Now I don't want to click on him. Bob, I think you might need Nightbot. I tried Nightbot. I didn't really like it. I got pretty good mods. Plus, YouTube has vastly improved their spam filter. Come to Virginia. Dinner will be way late, but worth it. Surf and turf. I love surf and turf. I love surf and turf more than I love brisket. Just saying. Oh, it is off the screen now. But I have to get it back to the screen. I'll just click on it real quick. Oh, wait, I just brought that one back up. Oh, it's retracted. Never mind, I can't bring that one back up. Have you had the privilege of meeting Gary Lang? Yes, I have met Gary Lang in person, and he is a hoot. In real life, that dude is awesome to hang out with. Taylor loves Simply Betta. Everyone loves Simply Betta. Okay, I'm not waiting. Seafoy has been kind of funny, but how many fishes? What's your biggest tank? Hey, an actual legit question. I'm impressed. Jared says, just got here. You got the ball python, right? Nope, I got the carpet python. Carpet. Is there a fish keeper you've always wanted to meet? Yes, and they're actually going to be in Chicago this year. They're actually going to be in Chicago. So it used to be Gary Lang, but I met Gary Lang. And now, I would have liked to have met Herbert Axelrod. That would have been cool to meet him, but he's no longer with us. So I will never get to do that, unfortunately. Do trolls make new channels all the time? Just ones that are very dedicated. You have to admire their dedication. That dude set goals and he is out to hit them. I'll tell you that much. Glass boxes, shooting them down. Yep, good choice. I love carpets. Yep. Yep. I've had ball python and carpet pythons in the past, and carpets are definitely my favorite. Kang Lee wants to know how you're doing, Brother Dean. Brother Dean, I do not believe is going to Chicago, so we all need to say boo at Dean. Boo. My husband makes the best steak on the grill, very smoky flavor and tender. I will say, everybody says they make the best steaks, so I don't believe everyone. Just saying. Would love to see your goldfish pond. We might do a video of that. Are you keeping your reptiles in your fish room? I sure am. I sure am. There's a specific reason why I'm picking the certain reptiles I am, and that's because they can go in my fish room perfectly. I've never kept a brackish tank. I have kept a saltwater tank, Jurassic, but never a brackish. Let's see. Boo. Chris V, any tips on starting a fish tubing channel? My plan is to make aquascaping videos and the setups as well. The tip is just do it. Just start doing it. If you see, like, it's always fun to go back and look at channels and see like their progressions over the years, and you can go back like even a year ago and see my terrible videos, and it's just fun to watch people progress. So you just gotta start. I have comments and shabuking. We need a taste test. All About DIY is here with 4 minutes to spare. Better late than never. Back in the 80s and 90s, I think brackish was a big thing, but nowadays it seems like no one does it. Yeah, brackish is just not very common anymore. I don't know why. I've honestly never been interested, although I would do a mud skipper tank. I would go brackish for mud skippers. Flynn's Fish Forum says, whatever happened to your second channel? Are you ever going to reveal it? I don't know. I don't like iguanas. I will be revealing the second channel eventually. You know how I do things. I say I'm going to do it, and then about a year or two later, I do it. Some are so awkward, but I would be too. Bob, I am from... Yep, do you like African people? LOL, I ship you, son. Ship me? I don't know what that means, but I like everyone. Shut the front door. You have the hoodie? Nice. I have like 5 hoodies. Mud skippers are so cool. Yep. You said your favorite plant is jungle val. I have a ton, but didn't send any because I figured you wouldn't be impressed. I will eventually be putting a post like in my Facebook group looking for tons and tons of jungle val. I'm talking like 5-gallon buckets full of jungle val. DIY Aqua Pros is here. No longer DIY, just Aqua Pros. How you doing, Mike? Good to see you with 3 minutes to spare. Aqua Pros is going to Chicago. How many rainbow fish do you recommend for a 75-gallon? I'm up to 10 right now. You could easily do like 15, 20 if you're wanting to do the maintenance. I don't think you can overnight something from Africa. Willie says, this will be my first year at the aquatic experience. Will there be fish, plants, etc. for sale? All of the above. Not so much fish. There's a few vendors, like the Florida farm vendors bring up fish to sell, but definitely lots of plants. There are lots of plant vendors. Ryan says, what's up with the new puffer you got a little while ago? How's he doing? He's doing great so far. Just doesn't eat a lot, which is kind of weird to me for a puffer, but they don't do anything. I'm thinking about changing my name too. Got to get the DIY out of there. So you're going to just be all about? You're all about. You're all about it, man. I don't know what you're about, but you are all about it. I come to you and drop off all 7 of my wives. Okay. Okay. I like the Aqua Pros channel as well. Yep, good channel, although he does not upload enough in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. What would I put in a 60-gallon tank? You guessed it, rainbow fish. Nisi says, do you know there's a contest going on in Twitter land? Yes, there is. Tweet a question with the hashtag Steenfott Aquatics and you are entered into 2 drawings. Well, you're entered into 1 drawing unless I pick your question, and then you're entered into 2. Would a CPD be a nanofish? I would absolutely think so, Jared. Bob, while in Peru, you might find a new species of fish. That is the goal. Christian said, I had an iguana. He was mean. My iguana was not mean. My iguana was pretty nice. I've got a ton of jungle val growing. It does well in every tank and tub. Hey, F you too. I agree. That's one of the reasons it's my favorite plant. Let's see. I now tweet because of Bob. Yeah. People have actually created Twitter accounts just for this contest. I second that opinion. I send you sun when I visit Reefapalooza. Keep up the stream. You get 2 of my wife. Alright. Same with Nisi and same with Doug. Yep. Alright, folks. It is 6 p.m. We have been here for an hour. It is time to call it quits. I gotta get the carpet python back in her tank. She's probably pretty angry at this point, although this is the time she sleeps, so they are nocturnal. But anyways, it was fun. Chris V, I will send you an email as soon as I get out of here. Otherwise, like I said, might be streaming on Wednesday instead of Thursday this week. And I think I don't have any other announcements. Nope, just get on Twitter if you have Twitter and ask your question. Pound Steenfott Aquatics, and we're still working on prizes, but you know, I'm sure there'll be gift cards like always. And Priscilla is giving away some of her art, so that is always cool. And yeah, that's all I got for you. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we will see everyone this Wednesday or Thursday.